And I so love this. We do have the Two of Cups coming together, but still we are afraid of something over here. We are concerned about something. This is about a soulmate bond that we might be, worrying about, concerned about, stressed about, not knowing. We are afraid maybe of this bond, when it's too powerful and it takes a lot of energy to make it work. And Eight of Swords, helpless and hopeless, in your head, stressed about. Okay. Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah, why afraid about love, Scorpio? Why the fear? I mean, when we love, right? We need to love fearlessly. And we have again Six of Cups, simply love, soulmate bond. Remembering the good times. Beautiful. So let's cut the cards and see the bottom of the deck for the overall energy this week, the second one of April. And we do have reconciliation and strengthening bonds. I simply love this energy. Three of Cups, you might want to go back to somebody. Somebody might want to come back to you. And that is, of course, an offer on the table. For some of you, April is the month of reconciliation, right? And somebody will come back to you if that was your question. It is a new start over here. But the connection, you already had a bond with this person. Three of Cups is coming together. It's going out for drinks, having lunch, chit-chatting, and, having that easy breezy kind of energy. The new beginning kind of energy. So Scorpio, past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Let's see the current energies right now on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. And let's have the possible outcome for the second week of April. And again, you know how time is in tarot, and we are working with energies. Take the lead. Somebody is guided, Scorpio. Somebody is guided to take the lead and make an offer of reconciliation and love. Be open about. Be more practical, because Ace of Pentacles, it's a little bit the guidance for somebody, right? This is kind of a hands down kind of energy, where we are very concrete about something, and when we make an offer, might be small, but it has potential, and it's stable and concrete, and has potential again, right? We are not playing it small. Might look small, but it has nothing with the small energy, right? Now, Scorpio, we love this energy. We do have the Hierophant. Maybe it's a Taurus in your life. And we have the Nine of Cups. So this commitment was like a dream coming true to you. The Nine of Cups is the energy of wish fulfillment. All that you wanted from this person was commitment, right? I'm sure you gave it back. It is in your energy, the energy of commitment for the long haul, for the long term, building something solid, building something strong, and then it was the happiness that came with it, and the happiness you were willing to give this person, right? And there was something about them that gave you this sense of pride, sense of what you deserve and what you want, right? And they were checking all the boxes. And you went for the traditional type, and some of you've been married to this person and you've built something solid in the past, right? And it was good. It was good. Now, Scorpio, this person, the person you are dealing with, your soulmate, they have the Three of Swords, sadness and isolation, and we do have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was in pain. Three of Swords, of course, is the energy of depression, anxiety, physical health, can be, back pain, heart situations and stuff, and the Two of Pentacles. So somebody was trying to manage the pain. For some of you, they might have been hurt by this connection with you. Maybe something happened, and and in the process they got hurt, and they got working on finding balance in their life, in their love towards you, in their connection towards you, in all kinds of energies that you and him or her brought to the table. Two of Pentacles is the energy of working too much. So maybe you were connecting with somebody taking extra responsibility, having multiple jobs, trying to keep everything in balance, and doing their best actually in regards to this. Let's see mutual energies between you and this person. We do have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Four of Swords. We know the Devil is about toxic dynamics. It's about addictions. It's about energies that are not flowing. It's about fears. It's about codependency. So at some point, maybe someone was the teacher and someone was the follower. We do have the teacher here, the teach. So maybe one was in a position of codependency with the other. Maybe some of you came from a position of power and control, while the other person felt a little bit overwhelmed and in need of balance. And this is how we got the Devil, the Master energy. And then the Four of Swords. Probably there was a separation between you and this person because of toxic connection, or your relationship becoming I don't want to say unbearable, even though the Devil is that kind of energy, right? Might have become at some point, and then somebody just needed to breathe. Four of Swords. In love readings, it's about breakup, it's about non-communication. It's the energy, I need time to plan and think. I need time to strategize. I need distance and peace of mind. And Four of Swords is also the energy of healing. And I do believe this person of yours, they asked for time to heal, because Four of Swords is right out after the Three of Swords, and it is on their side, the energy of hurt. But of course, you can swap the energies, because you can, right? Of course, it depends on where you resonate with the cards. Where are we right now? We are in the energy of giving and receiving. Six of Pentacles, the energy of balance, the energy of kindness. We want to reciprocate feelings, and we are still a little bit confused about something. Daydreams and decisions, options. I feel more it's about confusion. It's like, I don't know this person. I don't know why the hurt, right? I don't know what have I done. Because you come to the connection from a place of love and commitment, right? And they got so hurt in the process. So I kind of understand the Seven of Cups on your side. It's like, well, I'm confused. If I offered love and commitment and you were the only person I wanted, why the hurt, right? Why this need for time and space with the Four of Swords, and why the out of balance, right? So, but they are the one, right? Six of Pentacles is the energy. I'll give back. I'll take care. I'll be kind. I'll be generous towards this person, Now, the person you are dealing with, we do have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and we have the Seven of Wands. They might be defensive a bit, right? This is the energy of fighting for space, fighting for time. It's the energy of asking to be left alone. Sometimes, and probably it's the energy of them struggling with something, because if you are dealing with the Sagittarius and it's Sagittarius and Seven of Wands, they are struggling with themselves. They are having fighting their own demons, right? For some of you, of course, this is the energy of somebody fighting to get back in balance. And we do have in the past sadness, isolation, find balance. Now we have balance and choose your battles. So they are being strategic about it. They know that the ultimate goal here is actually to be, in a state of mind that allows them to be functional, to be in sync, to go with the flow, have energies flowing, have things being accomplished, and all this energy, going in their favor. And for that, they are quite, I'm hearing feisty, in a sense that with the Seven of Wands is like, no, I don't want to go back to the Devil energy, that you guys had in the past. They don't want to go back to breakup, but they don't want to go back to the devil energy. The heart, the sadness and isolation. They don't want to be depressed. They want to simply be in balance, you know. And probably this is what they are telling you. And I do love this energy of the Tower and the Four of Wands. Because this is joy and stability and rebuild, right? You are both rebuilding joy and stability in your home. Four of Wands is the energy of marriage, so probably I'm picking up the energy of somebody being married here, a couple that's married. A couple of bumps in the road with the Devil, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, you know, some hurt happened. And now everybody got wiser, right? On your side you are a little bit confused, but you come from a place of balance. And again, it's interesting, Six of Pentacles is the balance, right? It's justice in Minor Arcana. They come from a place of balance, but kind of vigorously fighting to stay in balance and knowing the difference, knowing when they are closer and closer to out of balance. And this energy of rebuilding joy and stability. It is the Tower, but it's paired with the Four of Wands. Celebration, weddings, coming together, community, people. And of course there is social distancing. But this is about home. This is about laying down roots. This is about rebuilding roots, actually, in this energy. And it was a hell of a boom for the Tower moment to be right in the middle of the reading. I'm sure it was a hell of a boom, but it has potential slowly. It has potential for rebuilding, but again, somebody needs to, whoever this applies to, we do have choose your battles, right? Like any household, we have all struggles and battles and strategies and ways to accomplish things. So somebody needs to really be smart about the way you go by it, you know, to rebuild roots over here. So where are we going from here, Scorpio? We do have the Star card, Divine Guidance, and we do have the Four of Cups, Opportunity Beacons. This is maybe turning your back to something and focusing on healing and divine guidance. This is you healing yourself. Of course, Aquarius energy, this is you healing yourself. This is you healing the connection. And also dealing with emotions. And of course, emotions are your energy. And you have it in the past, present, and future. You have Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. Of course, some food for thought for the missed opportunity, whatever that means to you. It is in your energy for April. So, you know, if you feel that in this connection in particular something is missing, well, now it's the time to heal that through divine guidance, spirituality, conversations, alignment, and simply healing. Simply healing. Whatever you feel is missing, make peace with it. This is how I feel, but of course you know better what is missing and what you need to heal in order for this to move on. Now the person you are dealing with, they are still going through challenging times. Five of Wands, internal struggle, wanting to make peace with themselves, with the rest of the world. And we do love the new vitality. They are still attracted to you. They still want to be playful, present, have a new beginning. But Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, they are going through challenging times. It is a fact. They have this energy in the past. They have this energy right now and moving forward. Even if attracted to you, but still struggling. Might be personal, might be internal, might be their own mind, might be a conflict between the, the mind and the heart. But again, it's part of the journey. Now, what we need to pay attention to, I would say, in the second week of April, we do have the Ace of Swords, the communication card, but then it is the Eight of Swords energy. So, restricted communication, I would say, or poor communication. Maybe somebody is really attached to a way of thinking, and now actually we need to think outside the box with the Ace of Swords. We need to have this clarity of belief, clarity of vision, because we are bound here to something. And the Eight of Swords, if you remember, is in traditional tarot is the blindfolded lady. So I tend to believe probably the the feminine energies. Scorpio, they might Scorpio, if you are a feminine energy, divine feminine as we call it in spirituality, I call it less often, even probably I should do it more, but blindfolded, that is something that you don't see, or it's difficult for you to acknowledge. And this is what clarity of belief we might have to chase in the second week of April. It's also coming your way for some of you. And and it is such a beautiful energy. But I'm not gonna lie, they are struggling more. On your side, you might be a little bit emotional, but again, you deal well with emotion. It's your energy. Yeah. And they have some homework to do over here. In terms of zodiac signs, you have Taurus, you have Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So, Scorpio, let's ask for some guidance. Let's see what we need. Let's see what we need to focus on. We do have surrender stress, so you might be actually paying too much attention to something and stressing over something that maybe, it's not there yet. So it says, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come to your center. So it's inner work, actually. You are guided to do some inner work. Surrender to inner peace is one and the same energy. Surrender stress, surrender to inner peace. Be at peace, be still for a minute. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. I love this. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Anyways, quite interesting. Beautiful. It's inner work. All the way, Scorpio, all the way. Surrender your desire to control people. So being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So stay at peace and do not control people just because you feel anxious. And we do have surrender to rest and sleep. You really need to sleep a bit. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And you do have surrender unhealthy relationships. I feel that I'm picking up, Scorpio, the energy of somebody in a connection that needs a lot of work, a lot of personal work, couple work. Because now you have surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And you do have surrender your addictions as the bottom of the deck. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. This is an amazing reading, and you know why? Because now you have all your guidance, and also the whole purpose of it is to rebuild joy and stability. And you have the keys, to this, and it is your inner peace. Stop controlling people, relax, take a break, and surrender unhealthy relationships and addictions. I mean, yeah, it does look like a lot of work. But I love how the universe placed the pieces of advice. Surrender stress, right? And then surrender rest and sleep. But we started with surrender stress. Then surrender to inner peace, right? Once we send away the stress, we go back in balance. It's such a beautiful, beautiful guidance. But it is also, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of work and awareness, right? So, Scorpio, this is all that I have for you guys. You know I love you, right? I wish you nothing but the best. As always, please let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.